Alright, so here is what the inner frame of the RGM-79G GM Command looks like without its armor. Very good detail all over the place. Ooh, and of course I noticed I made a little mistake. This should be over here, and that one should be over here. I would have noticed it either way when I was going to put the armor on. But surprisingly, you only get that side thruster here. It would have been nice if you get both of them there. But then again, this is a ground type unit, not a space type unit. So you don't have that many thrusters for ground type for space flight. If this was the space flight, I can imagine then there'll be more. Maybe I should review the space type version of this kit and see if that has those features. The arm and the shoulders is an interesting design. Instead of the shoulders being connected first, and then you're putting the arm through, the actual shoulder itself is connected to the shoulder, you know, to the end of the arm. And then you have these cool little hydraulic features right over here in this section. That's very nice, though. You have these two front skirts. There are two side skirts, which of course one I found, the other one I don't know. I think it must have fell. I gotta look for that. Back skirt was weird to see that it's only one piece. I guess maybe for the fact that it's ground, you don't need to use a flapping back skirt. I don't know why I'm saying that. But I really dig the backpack in the fact that the thrusters. Now these two are single thrusters, that's fine. But these thrusters is one thruster inside of another. Normally you would see that in third-party thrusters, metallic thrusters that have those two pieces in one inside the other. But I guess they were confident enough to do something like this, put it in something bigger. But since these thrusters are bigger, and then put one inside the other, so I kind of like that aspect of this. This is very nice, very well constructed, and good detail too. I didn't glue it, and I don't know if I should pop it out so I can paint one and a different color to the other. So I'll have to flesh that out, you know, during the painting phase. Head is nice, very good. The only difference is I was a bit strange about the neck. Because when I was assembling this, you have this little part that this is as far as it goes. And you could put that in there, and it does turn, just that you're not going to get a lot of mobility on this. Yet, for some reason, you could do this so you could bring the head down. You can't bring the head up. I don't know if I did something wrong, or that's how it is. See mobility here on the waist, where it can be pivoted in specific areas. And I do like the feet. Very good construction. Very different, of course, because this is not like the other, like a recent master grade that I made. For example, here is, of course, the GM Sniper Custom. This is, the inner frame on this is clearly not the same inner frame as this. Clearly. So, I guess because this is more of the custom type unit, and this is more of the mass production, low cost version of the GM. As I was reading the historical information on the colony type, since it came out, well, it did come out, you know, after the war, after 0079, and even though there's far better superior units, this one was a unit that I guess they wanted to make, and then I guess scale down some costs just to get it out there, and then what have you. My intention would be to do other cool things with it during my customization of this, putting in a little bit of extra armor and whatnot. And the idea would be armor on the shoulders, maybe a little light armor on the forearms, clearly the waist. The chest I have to figure out, because I'm looking at it, the chest is a beautiful design, but whether I'm going to do, like I mentioned before, like I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to be plated on, or it could be, how can I say, like a purge type armor. I'm kind of figuring that out. Side skirts I don't have to worry about. That's actually pretty good, but maybe I'll, whatever. Clearly you can't do nothing with the biceps and the what do you call it, the thigh armor. But the armor below the knee, that's something that I'm looking into putting something, especially maybe back here, because I think this is the only thruster vent that's showing here, and maybe I want to put something here where it's a lot more thrusters and whatnot. And then feet, light pieces. Maybe have an idea. I have actually an idea, because I think that if I lift this up a little bit, this is the actual height. It's a little bigger than the GM Sniper Custom. So that is my plan with this little guy. You guys already see me show off the assault rifle, and now I need to begin shaving and cleaning that up. So, oh, and then of course I have all the armored parts here, which I need to clean up. And you know what? Before we even get started with the customization, let me put this guy together and then show it off and see what this guy really looks like. Alright, here it is. GM Command built with the armored parts on, and this is how it looks. Now, I did not put the parts here in the crotch, up here, the vents on the chest and on top of the chest, because I don't want to put it in and then have to take it out to repaint them again. But that also determines on whether or not I will keep them there or not, because whether I'm going to do a custom vent or the armored part's going to be over it and it's going to be glued over it, I have no idea yet. So for right now, we're fleshing this out. I also didn't put the little chin or the visor as well, because I'm clearly going to be taking it apart. But I just want to give it an overall look to see how it looks. And to tell you the truth, it is a clean build. Very nice. Not much of num marks anywhere, because apparently Bandai really figured out this thing out pretty well. Ooh, well, missed a little nub there, so I got to sand this down. I began sanding it down, the armored parts, just to clean it up a bit. But and I gotta sand out these hands a bit, and these parts for my hands are good, but this one kept on coming off. I had to do a little fixeroo there just so I can plug it in. I didn't remove the other hands yet, because depending on how I'm going to pose it or what's going to be used, don't know. And I might as well take this hand, no, not this hand, this part off, so I can put this part. See how it looks. Got it back there. May have to bring that down a bit. Doesn't want to go on. Hold on a second, I have to remove the whole thing. There we go. No, it's not where we go. Alright, now there it is. This is the part of parts forming hands that I like and I dislike. So you can get it in there and it looks good. Sometimes it goes in well, sometimes it's a pain in the ass to do it on. And I can imagine this being a chore if it's painted. Alright, now it went on. There we go. And that's not to fit right there. There we go. Yeah, I'm not digging the, the open hands. Obviously, it's for posing or things like that. But still, if I maneuver it in a way where it's like that, and then I just turn this hand here, flip this around. There we go. And then this thing comes off. Stay, goddammit. There we go. Cool. And again, compared to the GM Sniper Custom, it's a little bigger in one aspect, but looks nice, very nice. Very nice. I like it. I really do. I highly agree, you guys. Suggest you get this kit because you can do a lot of cool things with it. I'm foreseeing a lot of things that many people can try. But we're not going to leave it the way it is. We're going to, you know, paint it and stuff like that. And customize it. I haven't done nothing with the weapon yet, but that will be in time. There is one thing that I've already saw a couple of videos online for scribing, and I already figured out what to do, like around the leg, here and here, in the thigh armor, and in the shoulder. So let me prepare this and we'll begin working on it.